This is Dara from Daily Crypto Trade Sales coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. Hey, how are you guys doing? Good evening, good morning, everybody out there. It's a great time to be live. So we're going to be talking about this could be your last chance to pick up Shiba Inu out there. And guys, we're going to be talking about what's going on with the crypto markets. We're going to be talking about Dogecoin and all that kind of great stuff out there. So it is a great time to be live. Remember, none of this is financial advice, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So what have I got planned today? Well, it's early morning here in Vietnam, and after I finish this video, I'm heading to work, guys. Going to the grind. I'd rather be grinding out videos for you and me out there, but I've got to go to the grind, guys. Got a hotel to make sure it's being run, guys. I could slicking my hair back. So my hair is actually still wet. I just got out of the shower, gelled it back. What do you think? I look like a dude. So guys, we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So let's get into the video without any further delay. So what is going on? We did see over the weekend that the Shibarium, there was a huge Shibarium announcement, and that announcement was that the Shibarium beta is going to go live in about 7 days. So that puts us around about Sunday or Monday. Let's say we could even stretch it out to Tuesday. Give a little bit of a margin of error out there for the Shibarium. So we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu price action. We're going to be talking about a couple of scenarios where I could see Shiba Inu price going after the Shibarium launch, guys. So we're going to talk about a couple of scenarios, and you guys make a decision for yourself as to what you think is going to be the most logical and most viable price target out there, guys. So this could be your last chance to buy Shiba Inu at these price levels, guys. So it could be your last chance. So remember, never FOMO into anything, and remember, do your own research. Is so important. And a lot of you out there, I know that a lot of you are new, and I respect that. I respect each and every one of you out there. But do a couple things for me. I want you to be safe in the crypto community. Is first of all, one, do your own research. It's so important. Don't rely on what your neighbor said or what somebody said in Twitter. Guys, do your own research. It's so important to do that. And the other thing that I think is really important, and you guys need to have a kind of a smarter mindset, is never invest more than you're willing to lose. Meaning that anything you put into crypto, you need to be able to walk away from that, and you need to have the attitude that life goes on. So if you're putting your rent or your food or your kids' college fund or something that's really important into crypto, and you do lose, then you're going to be worse off than when you started. So and the important thing is, if you invest only what you're willing to lose, then that kind of removes the emotion, or if not removes, it definitely downplays the emotional side of things. So that gives you more of a non-emotional logic approach to crypto, guys. The other piece of advice, you've got to take your profits. Remember, it's also important that you take your profits. A lot of people don't do that. Pay yourself. And remember, also, guys, when it comes to charts and TA, remember, do understand that charts and TA only show possible patterns, possible future scenarios. Remember, TA is not a science, okay? It's not a science. It's not a theoretical science. Like gravity. You throw something in the air and it comes down, right? We all know that, right? It's a law. It's a law of physics, right? So TA is very subjective. It only shows you possible trends or possible scenarios. And remember, for every positive scenario on TA, there's always a downside, because remember, trading is about emotion, and the most common variable when it comes to trading crypto or any stocks is people, right? People. And remember, people are emotional. We're not theoretical. And remember, from that perspective, that any kind of news, macroeconomic data can often swing things in the opposite way, good or bad out there. So let's dive into it. I digress. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a primer. I don't want you guys to keep safe out there, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes and show some love out there. So we're seeing that DXY right now it's coming up. So, I've talked about this infinitum. I don't want to be a broken tape recorder. OG is a broken tape recorder. We are seeing that, this inverse relationship. So we definitely need to see DXY go below 99 cents. And that's when that happens, we're going to see a good rise, guys, a good rise out there. If you take a look at fear and greed index, let me give this a minute refresh. And if you're watching it, don't forget to smash Dogecoin 111. And if you're a part of the Shiba army, Shiba Inu people out there, there. Good day to you, and welcome, and God bless out there. So we are seeing the greed has slightly come down a little bit. That had to do with the volatility that we're seeing now because the markets are a little bit down. So let's just jump into the markets, guys. Let's absolutely jump into the markets, and let's talk about what is good, what is bad from my perspective. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not ever telling you to buy this or sell this. I'm only talking about what I am doing. Remember, do your own research. Don't listen to me. Listen to your own heart out there. Okay, so let's take a look at it. We're seeing that right now the global market, the cap is at 111. Dogecoin 111. Nice number. I love it. We're down about 0.95%. A little bit of profit taking. Remember, volumes are quite low because we have a long weekend in Canada, long weekend in America out there. So that is what's going on. We're seeing the Bitcoin dollars 42.3 and Ethereum dollars 18.5. So overall, what I'm looking at, quite frankly, is I'm looking at the weekly. So the weeklies are still positive. That is good. On the daily, we're down about almost 2% for Bitcoin, and we're seeing that Ethereum is down. We are seeing that, some of the liquidity is flowing out of Bitcoin into Ethereum. That's why the Ethereum dollars is going up. So keep that in mind. The altcoins may be pumping soon, so that is pretty good out there. We are seeing right now that Cardano is down, but overall on the week things are looking good. Binance is not looking good. We're seeing that more of the market cap is slowly draining out. That's to be expected. Remember, February 2024 is when the BUSD will cease, according to the Wells notice that Paxos got, and they stopped basically minting Binance USD out there. So Polygon is at the 9th spot. It's also down, but unfortunately, my Doge, your Doge, is at 10th spot, also down as well. So we're seeing that Solana is coming back today. That is kind of interesting because Solana was down most of the day. Polkadot, let's just jump into some of the projects I'm holding. Like I talked about in a previous video, Cardano, big holding. Matic, I like Matic. I've been holding Matic for years and years. Sure, remember, I do take my profits whenever I have a project that's up 200%. I take 50% off the table. When it's up 400%, I take 50% off the table, and that means I paid myself, took in some profit on both occasions, and whatever's left is house money. So Polymatic, I've done personally very well on that. I like Polymatic. I'm a long-term believer, long-term holder of Polymatic. I like the whole ecosystem. Dogecoin, without any question, right? Polkadot is up. Polkadot is also a good layer 2 solution that I like. It's a good solution. Now Shiba Inu is coming up right now. We're seeing that a lot of there's a lot more positive push on Shiba Inu right now, and that is because of the Shibarium that's supposed to go live in 7 days. That's the beta. We're going to be jumping into possible price scenarios for that. Litecoin, I don't have any. Avalanche, I like. Uniswap, no. Cosmos, I have a small fraction of Cosmos. Filecoin, I was in, but I'm kind of out of Filecoin right now. Let's see what else we got. What do we got? Hendra, HBAR, used to have it, was a big believer, but I got out just at the top. Internet computer, I'm a long-term holder on that one. I like it. And VeChain, I love VeChain. I love it. I have a pretty big bag of that, and I haven't really sold much of that through the last cycle till now. So what else is going on? Kronos having a lot. So that's about it. Decentralized, yes, a gameplay. And also remember, you got to diversify your crypto portfolio out there. You've got to have layer 1s, layer 2s out there, some exchange tokens, and definitely you want to have some gaming tokens. Sandbox is a gaming token. What else we got? Chiles, NFT play. What else? Paxos, we know Pax Dollar, right? I don't have any of that. PancakeSwap, I have a lot of that. I haven't really done well with PancakeSwap, but I have a liquidity pool, so I'm making some good money on that, about 55% interest on that. But the price is down. The price is down on that, so that is what I've got. So that's basically what I have, and I tend for me, PancakeSwap is about as low as I go on the crypto, on the crypto board here. So basically, I only stay in the top 64, to be quite honest. I have to say stay in the top 50, which is right, but I do have PancakeSwap that's at 74. So that's what that's all about. So guys, let's take a look at what's going on with the heat map, guys. Hopefully this will load. There we go. So we are seeing a little bit of redness today. So you know what time it is. It's the heat map time. So we're seeing a little bit of volatility. We're seeing that the volumes are low today. on most of the crypto exchanges because of the long weekend. So I wouldn't worry about it. There's been a little bit of profit taking out there. In terms of announcement, we don't forget we got 4 weeks and 4 days until the next FOMC decision. So, and it's going to be 50 basis points guaranteed. That's a lot, guys. If you take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin did break past yesterday. It did go as high as 25,200. It did get a huge rejection in this area here. We still have this inverse head and shoulders out there, but we have broken down below the neckline there, so that is not good. And hopefully we have our $24,000 support level that will hold. If this does not hold, then we will see ourselves going back down to about $23,000, and that will take most of the crypto market, and we'll see the total market cap will bleed out. On the last week we were positive, but this week we're starting the week in the red. Not too worried. It's still early days out there. Ethereum pretty much the same thing. It did spike above $700 yesterday, and it has come down quite significantly from yesterday, and it's very much due to Bitcoin. So guys, what is going on? I did talk about this inverse head and shoulders. If we can get back above the neckline, then there's a good chance that we could see $35,000 coming in out there. So guys, big congratulations to our new subscribers good out there: Joshua, Dynamic, Chris, JJN, Mr. Joe, Viral Video, and Cool out there, guys. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to turn on all notifications. Turn on all notifications. I repeat that. That way you won't miss a notification and you won't miss any of the videos out there, guys. What else is coming before we talk about the Shiba Inu news? Once again, definitely the head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, or right shoulder, neckline. We need to get above the neckline, guys. And it looks like the neckline, according to this, is around about 25,000. So we are just below the neckline. If we cannot get above this neckline, that's going to act as huge resistance. That will push Bitcoin down, down. We could see $24,000 coming in. But it does look like, if you take a look at stock money lizards, it looks like we had these wedges. We have broken out. We're about here to break above this wedge line of capitulation, and we could see ourselves moving up to another peak, and that peak is calling for $26,000 out there, guys. Another good piece of news, pretty bullish, is that we're seeing the 150 EMA bullish cross on the daily chart, looking pretty bullish. If we take a look at previous year's fractals till now, it's looking pretty good. If we did look at the 2016 fractal, after we had this 100 and 150 EMA bullish cross, we did have a nice rise. So hopefully history is going to be repeating itself. So guys, also Bitcoin surpasses Visa in terms of market cap. I love that. I love it. So let's talk about Shibarium. So Shibarium Inu Kusama drops hints on Shibarium release, and Bone has been spiking. So as you guys know, that there were some talk, there were some articles going around on blog posts, and it looks like that we could be seeing that the beta will go live in the next 7 days. So I think most of that had to do with the fact that Shibarium was ready. It was ready, but we did have one of the devs had a relative father pass away. So I think Satoshi, what he's done is he's given the developer some time to mourn, and I think that the Shibarium was ready to go live, but they just delayed that out of respect. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people have been whinging and whining out there, so I think that we're probably going to see that the Shibarium is going to go live probably in 7 days. So today is Monday here, so 7 days would be Monday next week. That would make it almost at the end of February. So I think March 1 seems like a logical date to go live with this. So what do I see happening in terms of the price of Shiba Inu? So right now Shiba Inu is just kind of consolidating right now. So keep in mind that most of the whales who bought Shiba Inu have done so already, and I believe they did that when we had our first announcement about the February 14th go live for Shibarium. So they have bought in advance. So there's basically three scenarios. The whales have already put their money in, so they're waiting. We also have a number of retail investors who have money on the sidelines, and they're waiting. And why are they waiting? Well, they're waiting because they did hear the Shibarium was going to go live on February 14th. It didn't happen. They got disappointed, and I think there's a large number of investors, money on the sidelines, say, look, I'm not going to put anything in. I'm going to wait till this darn tootin' Shibarium comes out, and once it comes out and it's confirmed, the beta, then they will probably ape in. So one scenario is Shibarium goes live, the beta goes live, nothing happens. Shiba Inu is just going to be range bound, price spikes or price declines, and that's going to be based on the broader crypto markets, aka Bitcoin. Okay, so that's one scenario. Another scenario is a week from now we see that the Shibarium goes live, the beta goes live, and all the money that was waiting on the sideline says, hey, okay, I believe it now, it's happening, and they start piling in, and what happens is we get liftoff, then we're going to have, people are going to be saying, oh, we got liftoff, then we're going to have FOMO, right? And FOMO is going to push the price. The other scenario is it comes live, nothing happens. It's just like, Shiba Inu is basically at the mercy of Bitcoin and the broader markets. That's another scenario. Another scenario is that everyone starts aping in the next 7 days, like just piling in. The price skyrockets. It goes to 16. It goes to 18. It's basically buy the rumors, and then when it happens, bang, the news happens. Or another worst case scenario is that Shibarium the Shibarium beta does not go live in 7 days. That will totally irritate a lot of investors. A lot of people will lose confidence, and people on the short term, I'm talking short term, not long term, okay? So remember, short term and long term, different time frame. So on the short term, people start piling their money out and say, look, I'm not happy. Take out my SHIB, and they start moving into Bitcoin, and they said, look, I'm going to wait for another day, okay? Those are some of the scenarios that I'm seeing. If that happens, if the bad case scenario happens, we could be seeing ourselves drop below 12. If the euphoric FOMO pump, I'm going to the moon kind of thing, then we could see 18, 19 happen. Okay, and if nothing happens, then we're just going to see ourselves kind of range bound. So that's what that's all about. So those are some of the scenarios that I see happening with Shibarium. So depending on your perspective, it could be the last chance. If it's buy the rumor, sell the news, this is the perfect time to get in. If you guys are waiting on the sidelines, it could be your last chance to buy cheap if things pop, right? So remember, nothing is inked in stone. It is what it is, guys. So just keep that in mind. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is happening for the Shiba Weeby. Remember, Bone token is starting to pump, right? Remember, Bone is going to be the gas. Don't get burned by the bone, guys. Just kidding out there. So guys, some interesting stuff out there. Looks like Elon Musk, he's on the way to Super Bowl. This is a picture of him going to Super Bowl carrying his kid. And, he's sporting the Dogecoin. Dogecoin's the freaking moon, guys. So we love the Doge. I love the Doge out there. Guys, I know that some people are going to be beating me up because, your thumbnails have Shiba Inu. Guys, stop the vitriolic stuff. Stop the, this camp, that camp. Look, I love everything. Everything is great. So... I mean, we're holding Shiba Inu here. Wife has a ton of it. She bought it kind of, I think it was like, when was it, guys? I can't remember, like a year and a half ago. And she's holding it. So we do have SHIB. My wife has SHIB, I paid for that, right? But, that was kind of like under the table. Sneaky, take my money and buy a SHIB. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, when SHIB first came out, I was a little bit of jaded. I thought like, geez, here we go. Another copycat of a meme coin, another copycat of Doge. But, I kind of came around because I did see that Shiba Inu did have some utility, and it's an interesting meme coin. It's not just, it does have some utility out there. So, from that perspective, if the Doge Warrior had a little bit more utility, I think we'd be a much better off. But remember, Dogecoin is the original OG meme that went back to 2013. And that is why we and you need to prepare for the freaking liftoff. And guys, we've got so much goodness out there for Dogecoin. If Dogecoin can get its act together, aka Elon Musk, delivers on some of the promises, like the tippy jar, the Twitter currency, Dogecoin being the Twitter currency. And I think it's going to happen. I mean, if you just look at what Elon Musk is wanting out of Twitter, and Twitter is going to be this huge, social payment app out there, then we have no choice, right? He has no choice but to integrate some form of blockchain currency in there. And, based on his historical patents and his support that's been going back a long time, Elon Musk is involved in the Dogecoin Foundation, either directly, indirectly, pouring money in or not. I don't know. I can't say. That's only speculative. But we know that he's involved somehow, right? That's one thing. We know that he's been constantly supporting Doge. Sometimes his support is is a lot, you know, the tweets and stuff. But we can see that he's telegraphing constantly. You know, the recent things was, you know, the Super Bowl, the Floki Inu thing, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so he's been telegraphing, and he's been telegraphing for a long time. Fact, fact, fact. You can buy Tesla merch with Dogecoin. Fact, right? You can buy SpaceX merch with Dogecoin. These are facts. This is not, I'm making this up. So you can see that the Tesla organization, SpaceX organization, have a built-in payment system to accept Dogecoin, either through third-party BitPay or directly. We don't know. We don't know. Okay, we don't know. But definitely, there is definitely there is a fact out there that Elon Musk is leaning towards Dogecoin, and you know, based on the history, some of the top big companies, also the Boring Company, right? The Boring Company, the Vegas Loop, also Dogecoin, right? So every single company that Elon Musk has, there's Dogecoin is accepted as payment, right? So it is logical. It is logical to assume out there, that's going to be the same story for Twitter. The only thing is timeframes. This is, I think, what a lot of the community wants, is we want to know about timeframes. What are the freaking timeframes? And remember, Elon Musk, he never telegraphs timeframes. And I think one reason he does that is because he wants everything to be perfect. He doesn't want to telegraph, because if he telegraphs timeframes and he doesn't deliver based on the timeframes, then people go after him, right? The second thing is he doesn't want to telegraph too early, because he doesn't want to have his opponents and the negative Nancy's who hate Elon Musk guts. And there's a lot of people who hate Elon Musk. You know, the establishment does not like Elon Musk, because he is like this 2% of the world that is breaking the mold, doing things differently, and you know, he is a disruptive force, right? He does disruptive marketing. He does everything different. High risk, but if, you know, disruptive marketing, being disruptive technologies, high risk, but if they do work out, it pays off like crazy, right? I mean, when he first started having his whole Tesla thing, people said he was crazy. No one's going to buy electric cars. The business was not good, and all that kind of stuff. But in fact, you know where he is right now, right? Okay, so that's why I think we're seeing all these delays. So guys, get ready. Dogecoin, we're gonna get there, guys. It's just a matter of time, time. So guys, fear and greed for Doge is at 54, pretty much similar to the total market. So right now, for the price of Dogecoin yesterday did exactly what all the other cryptos did. They hit their top line resistance, got rejected, and went down. And that was because of Bitcoin went about $25,000, 25.2, and then it got rejected because people started taking profit, because a lot of the market makers are taking the liquidity at 25,000, and that just pushed everything down. Everything went down, okay, because Bitcoin went down, okay? So that's what that's all about. What do we expect in the near to short term? Well, right now, it depends on two things. If Bitcoin pumps, Doge is going up. If Bitcoin stays where it is, goes sideways, but we get some Elon Musk tweet, we're going to get a momentary, you know, like 8-hour pump, okay? So remember, the Elon effect, it's not as long lasting as it used to be 2 years ago. It's kind of like goes up, fizzles out, goes down. But if we get an Elon Musk tweet and the markets are pumping, then it often is more sticky, you know, sticky, and it stays, it has a tendency to stay up more than it goes down. But if it's in a downward trending market or a red day, and you get the Elon Musk effect, it goes up, and then within 8 hours it fizzles out, okay? So that's what that's all about. So we just have to wait and see what the rest of the markets are doing. Let's take a look at the liquidity out there, the liquidity in the markets for Dogecoin, minty refresh out there. So we are seeing that right now, 8654, down 2.56%. We're seeing the volumes are good, though. The volumes are pumping. It's kind of weird. It's a long weekend. You think everybody be sleeping on the Doge, but they're not. We're seeing that volumes are good right now, and we're seeing the market cap 11.4, guys. So that's about it for this video, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Guys, don't forget to go follow me on Twitter. Follow. We got 6,461 follow like a madman. I appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to get the merch, guys. I would love it, guys. And also, guys, don't forget we got the t-shirts coming, guys. We got the t-shirts out there, and don't forget to smash the like, show some love out there. Refresh the OG thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to show some love out there. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Absolutely see you in the next one. Be blessed, be well. Thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, community. Thank you, everybody, for giving us a voice. Please watch, share, like, love. Be well, be blessed. I'll see you next one. I love it. You love it. Peace out.